Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today I got a new and improved best build in 2K. Now I'm telling y'all, this build's a little bit crazy and it's not for the faint of heart. So if you don't want to grind and you don't want to be graded at this game, go ahead and log off the video for me. But here we go, the best build in 2K right now. Let's get into the build. Now for this guard, we're gonna be a point guard, obviously. Point guards are just overall faster. If you want to be a little taller, you can be a shooting guard. I don't recommend that though. You want to follow this build to the T. This is the build I'm taking for this year, for this season at least. This is my go-to build. It is so good, I promise you that. Now for our pie chart, this one's a little bit up in the air, but my favorite is this one right here, the more blue than green. You don't want to go this one, you want to go this one. Look at the difference in the ball handle. That's what we're really looking for here. We want that little bit extra ball handle. Then like this one doesn't give you that much ball handle, this one gives you that little extra boost. So we're going to be picking this one. Now for your speed, you're going to want to be taking the speed pie chart, the agility pie chart, if whatever you want to call it. Boom, right there. We want to be as fast as possible. So for our finishing badges, we want to max out close shot, we want to max out driving layup, and we want to max out our driving dunk. Look at that driving dunk. We got an 86 driving dunk. For our shooting, we want to be maxing out mid-range shot, we want to max out our three-point shot, and we want to max out our free throw. Up next, we want to be upgrading our pass accuracy, we want to be upgrading our ball handle, and then we want to put up our post control to a 44 to get that 15 playmaking badges. As always, we don't want to forget our defense, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, steal's gonna go up to an 80. And then you want to put this up to a 37, block up to a 37. You want to put this up to a 29, and then you want to max out your defensive rebound. Obviously, we always want to max out our rebounding. That's so important. Look at that badge layout. 16, 16, 15, and 6. If that's not the most well-rounded build, I don't know what is. Now, there is a variation to this build where you get a lot more playmaking, a little less shooting, and more defense and rebounds. If you guys want that build, let me know down in the comments. I will drop it for you. But this is the most well-rounded build. If you want to dominate the twos, you want to dominate the threes, but you don't want to be a one guard, you want to be more of a two, a secondary ball handler, this build is perfect. Look at that driving, look at the finishing. Like, you can get into the paint. You can definitely shoot on this build. You got an 83 pointer basically, so you can definitely shoot. And although you don't get the pro dribble moves, you're still going to be able to handle the rock. So if you run into a lockdown or something and you're one guard just struggling really, you can pick up the ball and you can ISO with this build. You know, you're not going to be that effective at it, but you can pick up the ball and you can do it all. And then normally you have to sacrifice your defense. Although they're not that high, your steal is still an 80. Like, that's a pretty good steal rating. You're going to get some rips. You're going to get some bump steals. The steals in this game are overpowered. You don't need that high of a steal. It's just like your three-pointer. You don't need that high of a steal. And you can obviously move your feet. You are going to be golden with this build. So obviously, you want to go with any body type you want. I'm going to go with defined. But the height is very important. The height, we are going to go 6'4". Now for your weight, you want to minimize it. You want to be as fast as possible on this build. So go ahead, minimize your weight. And then your wingspan is going to be maxed. You want to max out. You want to get all of that defense. And look, you still got a 75-3. That build is going to be crazy. Look at all the finishing you get. You almost get contact dunks. You know, like I said, you're not going to be picking up the rock to ISO, but if your guard's getting locked up, you can definitely pick up the ball with this build. It's a great build. I love it. Let's move on to the takeover. Obviously, lockdown takeover. That's the one you want to be taking. Lockdown takeover. And here we go. you got the two-way slashing playmaker. My favorite build in the game right now is this build right here. This is what I'm rocking for season 2. Let me know down in the comments what build you guys are picking.